Once upon a time, in a land veiled by the mists of antiquity, there dwelt two brothers by the side of a tranquil mountain lake. The elder brother, known as Morning Star, had entered this world with the break of dawn. His younger sibling, Evening Star, came forth as the sun bid adieu to the day, casting a tender glow upon the earth. These two brothers, skilled in the ways of the hunt, soon became renowned throughout the land. One fateful day, as the sun scorched the earth with its fiery gaze, the brothers sought solace in the cool embrace of a gorge. In the sweltering heat of midday, they descended to rest by a babbling stream. But lo and behold, a deer darted across their path, its grace captivating Morning Star's heart. Driven by an insatiable pursuit, he ventured forth, oblivious to the dying daylight. It was only then that he realized he was scaling the highest of mountains. Swiftly, the night cast its inky cloak upon the land, obliterating the deer's tracks with its veil of darkness. Caught upon a treacherous hill, Morning Star clung desperately to a rugged rock, reluctant to ascend or descend into the abyss that lay before him. In hope for help, he sang out, his voice carrying his troubles through the night, counting that his brother somewhere below would hear his plea and lend a hand in his time of need. Evening Star, upon hearing his brother's sorrowful song, was lost in thought. No matter how he racked his mind, he could not conjure a solution to aid his sibling. Yet a glimmer of understanding sparkled in his eyes. If sleep conquers Morning Star, he would surely lose his grip, plummeting to a tragic demise. No rest for him until morning, Evening Star resolved, his voice carrying on the winds as he sang. "Oh, dear Morning Star, perched alone upon that solitary rock, the cunning stag has eluded your grasp, disappearing beyond your reach. Fear not, for I shall pursue and vanquish him. By morning's light you shall fall down. You will not see the dawn's beauty any more, and the stars won't light up for you again." The elder brother, upon hearing these verses, fretted with worry. "Evening Star," he cried in anger, "I remain alive and well when morning arrives. When the mountains bask in the resplendent glory, I shall descend and repay you for your mockery." Undeterred, Evening Star's voice grew louder, rising defiantly into the night. "You will never lay eyes upon the sun, nor the majestic mountains. Sleep shall overcome you, and like a stone plummeting from a cliff, you shall descend into the abyss. When your wife learns about your fate, she will be relieved, and not a single tear shall grace her cheek. She's a chamois, seeking a gazelle and afraid of the darkest nights upon lofty peaks, and that gazelle is none other than me." Morning Star tightened his grip upon the ledge, his teeth gritted with determination. He bellowed to his brother, "Evening Star, silence! Were it not for this impenetrable darkness, I would surely aim my wrath at you. Do not forget, I have a son who shall avenge me." Evening Star let forth a hearty laughter. "Your son? Dear Morning Star, I shall reduce him to naught but a humble pig farmer." Morning Star groaned with a wrathful rage. The very mountains trembled in response, as if resonating with his fury. It felt as though he were melded to the rock face, consumed by anger and hate. And yet Evening Star persisted, tormenting his brother with his mocking tunes until the first light of dawn kissed the horizon. But Morning Star was resolute and vigilant. Throughout the night he resisted the embrace of slumber. As the sun painted the sky with his golden hues, he safely descended from his rocky perch. For now he concealed his anger and silently trailed behind his brother. Evening Star rejoiced in the belief that he had rescued his sibling. Morning Star, however, wore a sullen countenance, his heart plagued by wicked thoughts. "If only I had fallen from the treacherous cliff, I would have met my demise. Then evening stars haunting melodies would have become my cruel reality. Even now, he revels in his delight and self importance. As the brothers arrived at the river, its currents raging, a simple log bridged the turbulent waters. Morning Star, unable to contain his fury any longer, gestured for Evening Star to pass before him. And then, in a moment of unfathomable despair, he raised his gun and unleashed a fateful shot, piercing his brother's head. Evening Star collapsed, his lifeblood mingling with the churning waters, staining the river's foam a dreadful crimson color. The swift current seized his lifeless body, carrying it far away into the embrace of the vast sea. Before Morning Star's eyes, his brother's face remained but a vague glimpse, forever frozen with a smile. Returning home, Morning Star avoided the gaze of his wife and offered no reverence to his mother's presence. "Where is your younger brother?" his mother inquired, her voice laced with concern. Morning Star grinned, his heart consumed by darkness. "He sits there, beneath the mountains, singing his merry songs." His mother, unconvinced and troubled, implored further. "Please, tell me, my son, where have you left him?" "He remains there beneath the mountain, playing his mournful whistle," Morning Star replied, anger simmering within his eyes. His mother's heart sensed trouble, her expression clouded with unease. "Please, son, where is your brother? Tell me, what has become of him?" she asked once more. At that moment Morning Star cried out, "He's no longer my brother! He has betrayed me! I I shot him!" And so he revealed the harrowing truth to his mother, how the night had ensnared him upon the rock, his cries for aid, and Evening Star's cruel mockery. "And you did not understand the meaning behind your brother's songs?" his mother whispered softly, her head lowered. "No, I understood everything and acted upon the dictates of my heart," Morning Star replied, devoid of remorse. "Your heart bears darkness, and your mind remains oblivious to the truth," his mother lamented. "You have forgotten the wisdom imparted by the people, the language that unravels the secrets of the heart. You failed to discern the true essence behind your brother's songs. You were not seeking for understanding. You simply did not comprehend." Through the night, Morning Star remained awake, consumed by grief and remorse. As the morning sun bathed the land in its gentle glow, he took his trusty flintlock gun and ventured to the river where he had brought tragedy upon his brother. For a long while he stood upon a log, gazing at the swift, rushing waters. It seemed as though he beheld his departed brother once more, his countenance etched with a frozen smile, carried away by the relentless current into the boundless sea's embrace. Overwhelmed by sorrow, Morning Star pressed the cold muzzle of the rifle against his forehead and, with a resounding shot, relinquished his life. The turbulent stream, indifferent to his fate, accepted his lifeless body without remorse. The mother let out a deep sigh upon learning of her second son's demise, her voice filled with sadness. "All that people carry from their homes when the morning star fades shall be your portion, my eldest son, and all the blessings that grace their homes when the evening star rises shall come to you, my youngest son."